Hey folks, Schneider here, getting ready to go to the Rock and Roll Drive-In in Missouri. Can't wait. Going to have a big time. We're going to show Christmas cars. Also, we're going to do the Stars and Bars, and I and Cody McCarver are going to do a show. We're going to have a lot of fun. Hope you're coming if you're anywhere near the area. Listen, I've been reading the news, and it's designed to scare you. Okay, I'd like you to consider for a moment that what we're hearing about are the number of people who have tested positive for you know what. Now, this is my opinion. One of the reasons why so many people are testing positive is that we are testing a lot of people, number one. But number two, and this is a number that I haven't heard anybody really talking about, well, very few people talking about. Everywhere Alicia and I go, we meet people who have had it and who are fine. We've come a long way with regard to treatment. We've come a long way with regard to understanding. So I'm asking that you don't get scared by these numbers, because what they're not saying, oh, it's the worst, the numbers are the worst they've ever been, which they are saying, but they're not saying, however, very few people are actually in dire trouble because of this anymore, because we have a handle on it. I believe we have a handle on it. That's my opinion. And I am encouraged. I'm disenchanted by the fact that all the news wants to do is report bad stuff, bad, all the time, bad. But the good news is there's a whole lot of people out there who have had this and who are home and who are fine. I do realize there are some, especially early on, who had it and who are no longer with us, and that is tragic. It's terrible. But I just read a statistic, because as you know, Alicia and I are now a lot more familiar with cancer than we ever wanted to be, but we are. And here's a terrible statistic. 1.2 million people, according to a study that we read, annually die of lung cancer. 1.2 million people. And I have to point out that even though that is apparently true, you can still buy cigarettes. Your business has never been closed. Your church has never been closed because, and you have never been deemed non-essential, even though 1.2 million people for years have died annually of lung cancer. Food for thought. We've talked about this before. There's someone else benefiting from our division. And people have been preaching division under the guise of unity and equality for long enough. I don't buy it. Unity is us understanding that we require one another's friendship, one another's company, in order to thrive, in order to continue to dream and to go after whatever it is we want to go after. We have been being told now for most of 2020 that there are others who are in charge of our well-being. I don't like that. I don't believe in that, and I don't think that has any place in the United States of America. Perhaps in a socialist or communist country, it has every place, but not here. It is not welcome here. And if you are a fan of my page, and if you do follow me in any regard, then you know that I believe it is up to us to ensure that those who desire to instruct us in how we should work, how we should live, how we should dream, how we should be, and when and where we should do all these things, because they know best. We have to do everything in our power, which is very simple, everything in our power to make sure that that notion goes back to the pit of hell where it originated. Because that's not what this country, that's not what you, that's not what I am about, nor will I ever be. So, between now and November 3rd, you must vote. It is an honor, it is a privilege, and yes, indeed, it is a responsibility to go and vote. Make an effort. They don't give you a driver's license because you don't feel like you can come to the DMV. You have to go there. Go and vote. Now, if you've already done the mail-in voting, that's fine. I understand. But if it is within your power to crawl to vote, I urge you to do it. We did a mail-in ballot, but we went to the polling place to do it. I never know if I'm going to be in Louisiana at any given moment. So we did it. We did it early. Because again, they are spreading all kinds of half-truths. It is true. There are more people testing positive for this right now than ever before in the United States of America. It's also true there are more people being tested daily than ever before in the United States of America. And it's also true there are more people than ever before who are going home, resting for a couple of days, maybe a week, and then they are fine. Whoa, scared me. So make sure you go out and you vote. I'm John. You're part of the conversation. Bye.